This is Gordon Ryan, a 5-time world champion, 54 wins in a row, and self-proclaimed GOAT of no-gi BJJ. He has one of the highest submission rates ever, and he's known as one of the best grapplers of our time. And this is him hypothetically talking about having awesome sex with a 16-year-old, and him telling a 15-year-old that she would look better in a bikini after she slid up on his story. Now, Gordon's gone and tried to defend himself, making about 20 posts talking about this bikini situation, completely ignoring him talking about awesome sex with 16-year-olds. His defense is that she texted him first after she slid up on his story about women wearing one pieces versus bikinis, that the conversation happened and that she mentioned her age after the fact, and that he in no way hit on her or made any kind of sexual undertone about anything. Now, let's just go ahead and ignore the fact that he said you to look better. Yet, he still continues the conversation about bikinis with the 15-year-old well after she mentions her age. He even continued to keep in touch after, and he brings it up like a defense. Now, of course, Gordon's liking every comment defending him, saying, "How is Gordon gonna know she's 15? He probably didn't check her account. He has millions of DMs of followers. He doesn't have time to check everybody." But I absolutely hate that line of thinking. In that case, why out of the thousands of DMs and stories that people probably post him in and followers that try to reach out, why is it that somehow he manages to stay in contact with the 15-year-old? It's embarrassing to think that there are people who defend this kind of behavior so blindly just because they like somebody. Regardless of any kind of context, Gordon, talking to a 15-year-old about her looking good in a bikini isn't going to make the situation any better, and you're making yourself look like a clown defending it. But dude, she texted him first. Yes, she did in fact text first, but he found no problem and wasn't in any way uncomfortable talking to her about how she'd look better in a bikini. The moment that she said 15, you should have left the conversation. To think that after posts like this, you're still gonna run your Wonderful Kids program, and you're so quick to bring up the women that go to your gym. You just sound like such a fucking nerd trying to defend it with, "We not only had a discussion about the topic prior to you mentioning your age." Also, Gordon, how about actually making a post publicly about you talking about you fucking 16-year-olds theoretically, instead of just brushing it off in the comments and acting like it's nothing? You have like 8 posts about you defending yourself talking about bikinis, but can't make one about that. And a lot of us wouldn't know half of this if it weren't made public by Craig Jones, who's been really fond of the MMA community lately.
The right mix of autism and steroids, you are guaranteed, 100% guaranteed to become a world champion. And that's the thing, is that people are focusing on steroids, but really as a world-class coach, you really want to attract people with autism because you can give anyone steroids. Despite our best efforts, we've yet to give anyone autism.
He's been going after figureheads in the MMA community, and he's actually gone up against Ryan a couple times. He's called out Dana White for fighter pay and a lot of other things, but the community's very fond of him. And I say if you want to keep up with the situation, you go ahead and give him a follow. And that was basically everything that I wanted to talk about. See ya.